Hey guys, and welcome back. Be sure to check out all of our NBA plays for today over at stumpthespread.com, linked down in the video description. Heading into this one, going to be talking about this Western Conference matchup between the Utah Jazz and the Memphis Grizzlies. Give our lean on who we feel has the better edge against the spread. Utah getting a lot of respect here today from Vegas, giving about 7 to 7.5 points. There's a number of reasons for this. One, Memphis is going on the second leg of a back-to-back, and also the fact that Utah has looked much better on the road as of late compared to where we were generally seeing this team through the first half of the regular season. With how much better Utah has looked as of late, they've gone from being a clear potential seller at the deadline to a team that now looks like they maybe could cobble together a strong enough second half of the regular season to maybe make a push for the postseason. It'll just be interesting to see how that plays itself out and what moves Utah decides to make here as we get very close to the trade deadline. So Utah, like I said, they've been looking much better as of late, still under 500 on the year at 25 and 28 overall. They've improved in terms of their overall road record, but still just 10 and 19 away from their home court. They have gone on to win their last 5 road games, which is a big positive for this team right now. In comparison to Memphis, who's at 18 and 35 overall and a respectable 13 and 15 on their home court. Clearly, Memphis has been a much better home team this year than what we've seen from them on the road as well. So Utah, in their last outing, looking solid yet again, getting past the Pelicans by a final of 133 to 109, and the Jazz have gone on to win each of their last 6 games in a row. Some really nice wins coming during the stretch against teams like the Spurs, the Golden State Warriors, the Toronto Raptors. So all in all, the Jazz are heading in a very positive direction. Still a team that plays off of their defense. They're 4th in the league in points allowed compared to 23rd in scoring average. They have a slight positive plus-minus on the year of about 1 point. Now we compare that over to the Memphis Grizzlies, who are coming into this one without Tyreke Evans and Mike Conley. Still, this team, they've had some intriguing younger pieces to build around and continue to get more playing time, as this is clearly a rebuilding year for this Grizzlies franchise. They still have a great player in center, Marc Gasol, who brings it every night. He's a savvy veteran who doesn't take games off, and he's really an important piece in this rebuild for the Grizzlies, as these young players can see how a great professional veteran takes care of his business on a game-to-game basis. Now, the Grizzlies, they did not look great in their last outing. They fell on the road against the Atlanta Hawks by a final of 82 to 108, with Atlanta coming through for our pick of video play against the spread rather easily yesterday. But Memphis, they just have not been a good team on the road. We saw that during their recent road trip. All games coming against Eastern Conference teams, 4 straight losses against the likes of the Pacers, the Pistons, the Raptors, and the Hawks. Getting back to their home court today should give potentially the Grizzlies a little bit more of a boost than what we've seen from them going into these road games. Try to give their home fans something to cheer about. This is also a Memphis team that plays off of their defense, 5th in the NBA in points allowed compared to just 29th in scoring average. They have a negative plus-minus of about -3 points. So if you just take the point differential between these two teams, Utah on average has been about 4 points better on a game-to-game basis. You factor in the home court advantage that Memphis is getting, it's usually about 3 points. So on a typical day, if Memphis wasn't having the injury issues or playing on a back-to-back, you would see the Grizzlies at probably closer to a pick-em. But with Utah playing so much better as of late, Vegas giving them a lot more respect, giving those 7 to 7.5 points. We see this as being a defensive battle, probably lower scoring, which means that points come at a bit more of a premium, giving them a little bit more value. And with that being the case, we see this as somewhat of a competitive game, and Memphis doing just enough to be able to cover this one on their home court, where they have clearly been much better and more competitive this year than what we've seen from them on the road. So again, we're taking the home team, siding with the Memphis Grizzlies, getting those 7 to 7.5 points. If you agree, give the video a thumbs up. You disagree, give it a thumbs down. Check out all of our picks for today over at stumpthespread.com, linked down in the video description, and be sure to click that subscribe button on our YouTube channel. Thanks for stopping on in, and we hope to see you guys in future videos. Bye.